For most food items, your basic cuts are going to be slice, stick, cube. Those are your 3 basic cuts that you need to learn. I'm going to start here with an apple, and I'm going to show you the very simple and easy technique to turn this apple into a perfect dice. I'm going to pick up my chef's knife. I'm going to get my proper grip on my chef's knife. My apple is nice and round, and I don't want this to roll on the cutting board. My very first grip is going to be for stability. So now my apple sits nice and flat, and I'm going to move that to my prep bowl. I want to get slabs out of my apple, which is round. So I'm going to take the core out by cutting parts of my apple off of the core. So the easiest way to core an apple is to cut it out of the center. Put that in your prep bowl. So now I have big chunks of an apple. If I want to make perfect apple slices, which would also be slabs or slices, I'm going to move up and down, and now I have apple slices. So again, utilizing the claw, utilizing my knife hold, utilizing my rocking motion of my knife, up and down into nice, even slabs. So now that I have apple slices, now I want to move into stick. So if I'm going slice, stick, cube, I'm going to stack a couple of apples. I generally don't do more than 3. If you get more than 3, it starts getting a little wonky. I'm going to stack those nice and even. I'm going to use the claw. And now I'm going to cut through my edges. And now I have sticks. These are not quite thin enough to be considered julienne. And so the fatter, thicker sticks here, we would call those bâtonnets. If you wanted a julienne, then you would go with thinner, and you would have very thin slabs. So I have thin sticks. I'm going to turn that to the side. I'm going to go from slice to stick, and now I have a julienne on my apple. The next cut that I'm going to do here is I want to dice. If I wanted a medium or a small dice, I would go for my bâtonnet. So to get there, I would start with thicker slices off of my apple. If I want a brunoise and I want to go with the smallest dice, then I'm going to go from a julienne and I'm going to go smaller. And so I just turn it to the side, and I go from the side, and I have a fine dice, which would be a nice brunoise. So again, julienne goes to brunoise. A thicker slice here, stack them up. Slice, stick, cube, and you go from slice, stick, cube, and now you have a dice. When you get food off of your knife, make sure you are always wiping from the spine down. Don't ever wipe from the blade up. This is sharp, this is not. I can rub on this and I'm not going to cut myself.